All right. Okay, good. So we are live. Let me just make sure because I don't really broadcast live on YouTube as much from my computer. I think this might be the first time I've ever done it. And so today I'm going to teach you guys how to create a PayPal link. So hold on while we're doing it. Okay, just want to make sure the audio is good. From my computer. Yes, audio come through. Okay. So anyway, so on this video, guys, real quick, I'm going to teach you guys how to create a PayPal link. I'm sorry. Yeah. So a PayPal link. The reason why you're going to create a PayPal link, especially for those of you who are watching, is for simple reasons why somebody might be purchasing a product, from directly from your PayPal. A lot of times I'll see people create PayPal.me links, or the for, whatever their PayPal.me. But the challenge is if you're creating something like a product that you need to ship, or if you want to be able to track things, it makes it a little bit more difficult when you're doing it that way. Also, when you create those PayPal.me, even though you can't create like a special forward link where they can, where it's like a specific price. But, you also maybe want to include a special shipping, or you want to include certain things, or allow them to be able to purchase multiple things, whatever it may be. So this is why I recommend creating a PayPal link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so that everybody can see what we're doing here. And I've logged into PayPal. Now, this is the deal. I'm going to be honest, y'all. By the time you're watching this video, I'm recording this video in August of 2019, and PayPal just continues to keep on changing, so it could change. And so what I wanted to do was at least get to where I was on my business account page. Okay. And so I went on to tools, and then I went to business setup. All right. Now, if you log into PayPal, you may not see the tools tab right away. You might want to click on some of the other tabs, and then you'll see the tools tab pop up. You click on business settings. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is go here to the marketplace setup. This is, to me, one of the fastest ways, but of course, there's many ways that you can get to be able to your PayPal buttons, right? So what I want to do is click on integrate PayPal, because what I want to do is create a button. So now when you go to integrate PayPal, you'll see all these different things. And what I want to create is a PayPal button. We're going to click on that. Now, just depending upon how you want to do it, and also it depends upon what your membership level or whatever, because PayPal does have like a more advanced level where you can pay a small fee per month to have certain things like automatic billing and installment plan, and things of that nature. But for me, what we're going to do right now is the buy now. And the buy now is going to allow me to create a really simple link that I can be able to send out to people. So for the way that what we're creating right now is a link that people can actually purchase a copy of my book. So I'm going to click on buy now. Okay. And when you click on buy now, it's going to take you to a real simple screen where you're going to fill out information. Okay. On that information, you can also change your button type while you are here. But we're doing the buy now. Some people may do a shopping cart, but for me, I just want to be able to give them the option to purchase that one item. Okay. You're going to put the name of the item. All right. So I have a book and I called it the Broke Author's Book, but I'm actually going to change the name of it. But that's okay. This is for pre-selling. Okay. So then I'm going to go in here and put in the price, which I'm going to sell it for $19.99. Now, let's just say, for example, you want to do certain things, like maybe you want to sell a book and a journal or something like that. That's what this customized button is for. However, when you do it this way, then it changes it from allowing you to have just one simple link to you only having access to like this long code of HTML. And you got to know how to be able to insert that into a website. Okay. So I don't create any of these options for my button. I'm only wanting to have the one option for the one product, right? Then for shipping, because I like to ship by media mail, I'll put $4.99. Now, you can go down here to other stuff, like let's say under track inventory, you only want to be able to pre-sell a certain number of your products or books or whatever. So I might put right here 001, and then I only have 100. And once I get to 10, I want to be notified that I've gotten to 10. And the price point, of course, would be the same, right? So you can track that. Once it's done, like let's say once they hit the 100, you have to redirect the readers to some or the visitors to another site. So maybe you send them to your Facebook, or maybe you send them to a page that says, "Uh-oh, we're sold out." Da 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 da. Right? For this example, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to track the inventory. And then these are some advanced features that I don't really get into too much. However, let's say, for example, once somebody purchases your book, or purchases your product, you want to redirect them to maybe your Facebook page or maybe your Instagram page or something like that. You can always redirect them right here. So look, when take the customers to this URL when they finish the checkout. So you can click here and put that link right here. Okay. If you want their customer address, all these different things, you can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to click on create button. And then these are the two different codes. So you see this right here. This is the HTML code. This is where you need to have a web designer to take that code and import it into your website. And what would it look like? It'll look like this button right here. You see where it says buy now, and then it has all this. This code will actually look like that. However, for this example, we're using this one that says email, because this is the actual code that we want to be able to use, okay? Now, one of the things, guys, is I don't like to send people this long link. I actually like to create a custom domain and forward it to this PayPal link. So I'm gonna show you in a different video how to take this domain link or this PayPal button link and forward it to another address, so that you're able to now have an easier link. Now, some people will say, well, what about using like a bit.ly link or something like that? Bit.ly is cool, but again, one major thing is I don't own the domain. I don't own bit.ly. So if bit.ly tries to shut down and I'm using that on all types of marketing and things like that, now it's just a whole lot of waste. You know, sometimes you'll post different ads and things like that and forget about them. And so I want to always be in control. So I always purchase my own domains, because even if I change the PayPal button, I can always just redirect that domain to a different button. All right. So that is how you create your PayPal button. All right. So that's it. Deuces. All right, y'all. So hello, everybody. So on this particular training, what I want to show you guys is how to take a domain and forward it on GoDaddy. Right here, I actually have an example of a PayPal button because one of the things that I teach many of my students is how to pre-sell their books. And so this is actually, I'm going to copy this so you can see it and paste it right here. This is a PayPal button for a book that I am pre-selling, where my goal is to get a certain number of customers to pre-order this book before it comes out. So I'm already logged into PayPal, so that's why it looks like this, but you'll see the price point of $24.98 because I have it priced at $19.99 plus shipping and handling of $4.99. And so that is where people can actually use PayPal, or they can pay with a debit card or credit card. All right. Now, the challenge is I don't want to send people this long link because most people will not remember this link, or it's very complicated, or anything can happen where they could miss, I don't know, lose the number or something like that and mess up the link. We don't got time for that. Right. So I want to forward this to a domain. So what I did was this book is specifically targeted for actually authors. So I'm going to go here to GoDaddy. And what I'm going to do is forward that actual domain to I'm going to forward that PayPal link to a domain. Okay. So as you can see, I have a lot of domains on GoDaddy. I have over 120, as you can see. And so I'm going to find the specific domain for this particular book. So I clicked on manage all. All right. Now this domain is something with authors, and it's called theofficialauthorsbook.com. So here we go, theofficialauthorsbook.com. So I click on it, and what it's going to do is open up. One second. Here we go. It's going to open up basically the settings. All right. So as you can see, which by the way, I like to use a PO box when I'm purchasing domains all the time for my contact information. Okay. So when I'm purchasing domains, I use a PO box versus my physical address, because when somebody Googles and looks it up, it'll pull up your PO box. And these are not even, this is not even my number anymore. I don't want people to just be calling my phone. And then this is an old Gmail, but it's still, you know, old. So anyway, so I'm going to go down here to the bottom of the domain settings and click on manage DNS. and you're going to scroll down to here where it says forwarding. Now, if you notice, I already have it forwarded to something, but I just want to show you for example purposes, right? So if I were to, I'm going to delete this, go back to this PayPal link, right? So this is the link that I want to forward so that when people go to the official author's book, it actually takes them to this link. That is what a forward is. So I need to copy this, okay? Right, I need to copy this. And then I want to go down to here and I'm going to forward it to that PayPal link. So I'm simply going to paste it in. Now, you want to make sure, though, that you remove the prefix of that link. And the prefix of the link is this HTTPS, okay? So I just go over here and remove it altogether. And then I go to this drop-down button and I change it to HTTPS. Now, you can do the forward with masking, which is fine. Sometimes I've come into challenges with using masking on PayPal links. So I just leave it alone. I really don't care if they know that it's going to PayPal. Basically, what would happen with the masking is that if somebody went to this domain, if you'll notice, so like I'm going to paste this in here. Actually, let me save it. If I was to paste this domain, you'll notice this address is going to change. See? So it changed to that actual PayPal link. So the masking, what it does is it doesn't change the link. It'll just still stay the same. It'll still look like that. However, sometimes depending upon what it is that you're forwarding to, it may cause complications. So I don't mess with the mask for this particular type of a forward. So that is how you forward a domain in GoDaddy. Real simple to do. Just takes a matter of minutes. Enjoy. Please leave a thumbs up.